Hello everyone, welcome to Beware the Terrible. Before we begin, I have some exciting news. We are giving away some free tradable online packs, some Rebel Clash pack codes to a few lucky new subscribers, as long as you subscribe to our channel and answer a few of our quiz questions. So there will be one lucky winner for every 10 new subscribers and answers. So we have only three quiz questions. So you need to answer all three of them in the comment section below to be able to stand a good chance of winning. So the first question is which new trainer card has the same effect as Lysandre? And the second question is what is the difference between Milo and Sophocles? And the third question, which is the most important one of all, is how would you use this Hypnotic Pendulum ability? What other cards would you use in pair with this ability? And what combo do you have in mind? What ideas do you have around this ability? And once we hit 50 new subscribers and 50 answers in the comment section, there will be an extra reward for the most creative answer to question number 3. The extra reward is 2 bonus Rebel Clash pack codes. And we'll also give away a consolation prize of an uncommon chest for the second most creative answer to question number 3. So for the consolation prize, we'll be sending you a private offer of an uncommon chest to be traded for any common cards that you don't need. You can either counter that offer by sending us another offer to trade for any cards that you don't need, any common cards that you don't need, or you can accept the offer and redeem your uncommon chest. So the answer to question number 3 doesn't have to be too complicated. What we are looking for is a creative combo, a concept idea. So you can just put it down briefly as Hypnotic Pendulum plus a Pokemon card name, bracket the expansion of the Pokemon card. Or you can put it as Hypnotic Pendulum plus a trainer card name plus a stadium card name or whatever. Or you can even give us the full deck list if you are very enthusiastic about it. Or you can make a video recording of your own deck based off of this Hypnotic Pendulum ability. You can drop the link to your video recording on the comment section as your answer to question number 3, and we will decide whether it's the most creative use of this Hypnotic Pendulum ability. If you're not interested in the bonus reward, if you're only looking to score that one Rebel Clash pack code, then a simple answer would do. For example, I can pair this ability with the Galarmine Stadium card, or I can pair it with Lily's Pokédoll. You can describe your idea briefly in words in the comment section below, or you can choose to write in detail about it. Don't forget to answer all 3 questions and subscribe to our channel so you get to win. So now let's move on to our deck analysis and a few battle demos. So today we're going to look at the Toxic Taze deck. With this deck we are using the Naganadel GX once more, but we are using the Venom Shot attack. We are doing 170 damage to one of our opponent's Pokemon as long as we discard 2 energy from this Naganadel. Discarding is not a big deal because we are using triple acceleration energy, which allows us to immediately attach 3 energies for this 4 energy cost attack and discard it immediately after, because it doesn't matter, it's getting discarded at the end of the turn anyways, so it doesn't matter if you discard this triple acceleration energy. And then we are matching the Venom Shot with the Evoshock ability. Raichu allows you to paralyze your opponent's active Pokemon as you evolve this Raichu. So it only works once, but we are able to recycle it with our Devolution Sprays and our Scoop Up Net. And we have 3 Raichus. So the main idea of this deck is that we want to paralyze our opponent's active Pokemon and then bypass that active Pokemon by using our Venom Shot attack and deal 170 damage to one of their benched Pokemon. So we want to bypass it so that it doesn't get knocked out and they don't get to attack the next turn. And then Heal Block allows us to sustain that 170 damage on one of their Pokemons, meaning they cannot heal any damage counters. So holding that damage allows us to do a second Venom shot on the next turn to allow us to kill or knock out a tag team or a VMAX and allow us to take a lot of prize cards. And then we have some Guzma Halas, some Viridian Forest, and some Poison type energy. And then we have some Guzma Halas, some Viridian Forest, and some Poison type energy. The reason we need that basic energy is because we need 4 energies to be able to attack with our Venom shot. Meaning we need 1 energy already attached to it, and then we need to attach a triple acceleration energy turn after turn to be able to keep using the Venom shot. But we only have 6 of this poison type energy, meaning we need to use it sparingly. We cannot keep discarding it because we can only use our Venom shot for this deck. This deck only features the Venom shot attack. Any other attack is useless, is not really useful for this deck. So we have to conserve our energy and make sure we do not discard too many of it because we can't retrieve it. We have no energy retrieval or energy recyclers, and most of them might be in our prize card. So we need to use it sparingly. And then of course we have our special charge to be able to shuffle back our triple acceleration energy because it gets discarded at the end of the turn or it gets discarded by Venom shot. It's the same thing. And as you can see, we only have 3 Naganadel GX with the Venom shot attack. The reason we only have 3 is because I want to give this deck a little bit more flexibility by adding this Naganadel with the Stinger GX attack. The Stinger attack allows you to reset both players' prize cards to 3 prize cards, which means it's a real game changer. But most times you don't need to use it, you don't even need to use it. But for this deck, it's not really featured around that, so it is only a plus. It is only a bonus. You get to use it if you want to, not you don't need to use it, you only get to use it if you want to. And it might even be in your prize card or it might even be discarded, so it's not really important that we use it. It's just there if we want to use it. Stinger GX is just there to add more flexibility to this deck. And then we have the Ultra Conversion ability, which allows you to draw 3 cards as long as you discard an Ultra Beast card from your hand. So it might not be wise to discard too many Ultra Beast cards because we need them. As you can see, we only have 4 Poipos and 4 Naganadels and 3 of these Venom shots, which means we need to conserve these cards So it might not be wise to use this ultra conversion too many times, because we only have our Venom shot to deal damage to our opponent. We cannot discard it. We need them. So we need to check our deck. We need to check our deck with our Evolution Incense or whatever. We need our Viridian Forest. Even when we call out an energy, we need to check our deck to make sure we have enough Naganadel GXs in our deck before we use any ultra conversion. We need to be very sparing with this ultra conversion ability, because this is the only ultra beast card in our deck. Naganadel and Poipole are the only. So when I first built this deck, I wanted to stop our opponent from healing their paralysis with our heal block. But heal block does not work for special conditions. You can still heal paralysis or any other special conditions even with this ability activated. So it is very easy to get round the paralysis. They only need to switch out their active Pokemon with an item or a supporter card, or even heal their Pokemon from the special condition with either a Pokemon's ability or a trainer card. They can even use a stadium card or Pokemon's ability or any other card that blocks special conditions, block paralysis even, and they can get round it immediately. Whereas with the heal block that blocks the damage counters, it's more difficult to get round that. To get round this heal block, you will need to scoop up your Pokemon. If they have a scoop up net, or a scoop up Cyclone, or a super scoop up, or an Acerola, then they can recover that 170 damage immediately. But the bad thing about scoop ups is that you can't scoop up an evolution Pokemon. If you scoop up an evolution Pokemon, then you heal all of that 170 damage, but you have to evolve it all over again. So that's the good thing about heal block, is that scoop up has its weaknesses as well. So you can still recover those damage counters, but you'll need to waste a few more turns evolving back those Pokemons. Also, if you use scoop ups, you'll have to reattach energy to your Pokemon all over again. Unless you have a Frostmoth or any Pokemon cards with an ability that allows you to attach energy from your hand immediately, then that's a different story. It really depends on the deck you're up against, Another weakness of this deck is that Venom Shot has 4 energy attack cost, meaning you need to charge it with a basic psychic energy and another special energy, and you need to attach a special energy turn after turn because it is a triple acceleration energy. It gets discarded at the end of your turn, and you also need to discard it with your Venom Shot because you need to discard 2 energies. So basically you have to discard that triple acceleration energy turn after turn, meaning you need to keep charging it. Every turn you need to attach your energy only to this Naganadel GX. You cannot attach energy to anything else. So if they have a Team Flare or a Hammer or whatever, then you have to waste another turn attaching back your basic psychic energy so that you get to attach another special energy on your next turn before you get to do your Venom Shot. So that is the weakness of this deck, is that if they have a Team Flare or Team Yell or whatever that discards your energy from your active Pokemon, then you're basically screwed. So if they don't have those energy discard cards, if they don't have a lot of switches, if they don't have a lot of scoop ups, then this deck works very well. But if they do have a lot of those cards that they need to get around our paralysis, to get around our heal block, to get around our energy costs, then they can win our deck very easily. So it really depends on who we are up against. So this deck is really a bit confined because if you're up against those sabotaging decks, then you don't have a high chance of winning. But the main concept of this deck is the same as the Ampharis theme deck or the Raikou theme deck, which allows you to paralyze your opponent's active Pokemon and bypass that paralysis, bypass that active Pokemon to deal damage on their benched Pokemon and hold that damage with heal block so that you get to knock them out the next turn and keep them paralyzed. But we can't keep them paralyzed because there is just no way unless you have a item block or a Oma Star or whatever that prevents them from switching out their Pokemon, prevents them from using any trainer cards, prevents them from healing the special condition, then that would be a different story. So if you can come up with such a deck, share it with us, show it off to us. It would be nice to know who is smart enough to come up with such a deck that blocks paralysis and paralyzes their active Pokemon turn after turn, causing your opponent to be able to do nothing, restricting them from attacking turn after turn. That would be a cool deck. So now let's demonstrate our stealth shot with some battles. So they are using a fire electric deck. Reshiram Zekrom deck. Reshiram is a fire type and Zekrom is an a lightning type. With the Reshiram Zekrom deck sleeve, a deck box and card sleeve. Oh, my turn, sorry. I thought it was their turn. Okay, we have a Bridget, which is good. They have a Carvana. Okay. Let's get Tapu Lily? No, let's just reject. 1, 2, and 3. 3 Pikachus. We're gonna use research the next turn because we have no cards that we really need. We don't need that Pokemon because we can't use it anymore unless they knock us out within this turn, which isn't likely unless they evolve or do some crazy strategy with this Greninja Zoroark. This is a really annoying card, by the way, because it does 30 more damage times the amount of dark energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That's a drastic amount of damage. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna charge that Soul Rock because if I charge that Soul Rock, I'm gonna need to waste another turn charging my Naganadel because Naganadel needs 2 energies. It needs a poison energy and a triple XL. So I need to charge my Naganadel now as quickly as possible. I have a Float Stone, so let's paralyze them. Hopefully we get a good supporter the next turn, so we get to paralyze them again as we do our Venom shot. But if we don't, that's fine. We need to Venom shot this thing. They might have an Acerola or a Scoop Up Net. Sorry, a Scoop Up Net doesn't work for this one. You need a Super Scoop Up or a Scoop Up Cyclone to scoop this back up because it's a GX. So if they have any of those 3 cards, an Acerola, a Scoop Up Cyclone, or a Super Scoop Up, then they get to recover the 170 damage from Venom Shot. Oh good, I got a Scoop Up Net. Alright, let's just think for a second. Let's do this one, and then that one, and scoop up our Raichu, and then evolve, and Guzmahala? Yeah, let's just Guzmahala. We're not gonna need that Bridget. Oh, thank you. So that means we are gonna put that. We don't need that actually. I'm not sure why I did that. So let's just do this. Alright, I'm gonna try and kill this crazy Greninja Zoroark OP card. And then kill that Persian the next turn. I mean the next turn. Oh, 170. Oh no, it's 180. Oh, we just wasted that. We shouldn't have put that one. No worries, we have 3 energy cards in our hand anyways. He just let us win. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, let's go for our next game. Toxic Days, Toxic Days. Reshiram Zekrom. Another Reshiram Zekrom, but it's just a coin though. An Ultra Necrozma. No, just a Necrozma. A Necrozma deck box. And deck sleeve. Oops, I should have looked through that actually. They have a Garbodor with a Garbotoxin and a Espeon, I think. So it's a Psychic Poison type. We are a Poison Lightning type, but actually we are a Dragon Lightning type because Naganadel is a Dragon type. Oops. Sorry about that. So we need to use our Brigitte the first turn because we have nothing that we need. Yep, it's a Garbotoxin Espeon deck. But I wonder why they are using Garbotoxin. Well, if they're using Garbotoxin, then our Evoshock doesn't work anymore, so that's a very bad thing. But we're gonna do it anyways. I think we're gonna do that because it might be better for us to block the damage than to paralyze them. Oh wait, the blocking damage doesn't work either if they have a Garbotoxin. So might as well try to paralyze them. Probably gonna call a Marnie the next turn. Paralyze them and call a Marnie if they don't have a Garbodor, and if they don't attach a tool card to that Garbodor, then I'm gonna paralyze them. Oh dear, they just restricted my bench. Oh, it's not a Garbotoxin, it's a Treasulange. It's a Treasulange Garbodor. 20 more damage for each item cards in your opponent's discard pile. Okay, that's not really that good. You can't control your opponent's item cards in their discard pile. That's very weird. Unless they have a muck. You know, a muck allows you to discard the top 6 items from the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck as you evolve it. So if they have a muck, then it might work. It's a good combo actually, a muck. An Alolan Muck with the ability to discard item cards from the top 6 card of your opponent's deck, and the Treasulange from Garbodor. So now we need... Oh, we can't do our Tapu Lily now. Oh, we can. Thank goodness. Let's do our... We need our Float Stone. We need to evolve, and we need our Float Stone, and we need that triple acceleration energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just try and do that. Let's just Marnie. Bad thing about Marnie is that, you know, you shouldn't really use it within the first few turns, because Marnie, you only draw 5 cards, and you're not very likely to draw back the same 5 cards that you shuffled back into your deck with Cynthia. Although it might not be 5 that you have in your hand, but it's very unlikely that you draw back the same cards with your Cynthia, because within the first few turns you have so many cards left in your deck. So a Marnie only allows you to draw 5, which is not good. It's better to draw 6. So if you have a Cynthia and Marnie at hand within the first few turns, it's always better to use a Cynthia than a Marnie. Poof, man, that's a mouthful. Okay, I'm gonna just attach this one so that I get to switch the next turn, and then that's it. I'm gonna use a Guzmahala the next turn to charge my Naganadel, but I'm gonna use Ultra Conversion first. We don't need that Stinger anymore. It's not really crucial. Oh my goodness. Tabulity. We need Evoshock as... You know, Evoshock is more important. Tapu Lily has served its due anyways. That's all it's good for. Energy, sorry, not energy drive. Wonder tag. We're only using it for its wonder tag. We don't need it for anything else. Because we only have 6 energy cards. We only have 6 basic energy cards to attach to our Pokemon. And we might not have enough to attach to our energy drive by the end of the game, because it's usually the end of the game that we need that Tapu Lily. If we run out of Naganadels, if we run out of energy or whatever, it's usually the end of the game that we need it. So I'm gonna use Ultra Conversion. I can't use Ultra Conversion anymore. Oh no! The ominous Garbo Toxin is finally out. What are we gonna do? Let's kill that Garbo Toxin with our Guzmahala, because I can't stand that Garbo Toxin. So I'm not gonna kill my Cynthia, because I can't stand Marnie, because it's only 5 cards that I draw. Marnie is only good if you have a few cards left, or about 10 or 20 cards left in your deck. Then Marnie is really good because you get to draw different cards. But if you have 30 cards left in your deck, Marnie is not good. So I'm gonna use this one. Are we gonna float stone? Yeah, let's float stone. We might need that Tapu Lily to use either our Tapu Cure or our Energy Drive, who knows. But right now we really need to kill that Garbotoxer. That Garboder, the Garbotoxin ability. There we go, no more toxin. We are free to roam wild. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. If we only have a Lunala, sorry, again, Lunatone. I keep mixing up Lunala with Lunatone. If we only have a Lunatone at hand, then we get to heal block them. And oh no, they just discarded our Float Stone. Treasulange. Oh, they're trying to use Treasulange. They're trying to use Field Blower in combination with Treasulange, because Field Blower allows you to discard item cards slash Pokemon tool cards, and Treasulange increases its damage with each item card in your discard pile, in your opponent's discard pile. They're probably gonna use Divide. Oh no, they just confused us. I don't know what to do now. Let's just paralyze them. And yep, let's just do that. Okay, good. We got our Devolution Spray. 60. Oh, you can't evolve it this turn. I was gonna Devolution Spray my Naganadel and evolve it so that I get to heal the confusion, but I can't evolve it this turn because Devolution Spray doesn't allow you to evolve your Pokemon that you devolve this turn. You get to devolve it, but you can't evolve it back this turn. So let's scoop up our Naganadel. I don't know. Let's just charge this one and pass the turn. We don't need to scoop anything up yet. Oh, we can't scoop up our Naganadel, it's a GX, my bad. Scoop Up Net doesn't work for Pokemon V or GX. So it's really silly of me that I wanted to scoop that up. Another Garbo Toxin. Oh my goodness. Okay, Espeon couldn't attack. So we need to kill that Garbo Toxin right now. We're gonna evolve, I think. I don't know what to do. Okay, I might kill that again. I really don't know what to do. Yeah, let's evolve. Because if we Ultra Conversion, that's gonna waste our Naganadel. I don't want to waste our Naganadel. So I'm gonna just paralyze them. It's always good to paralyze. And then I'm gonna switch it out. So we have another Lunatone, so we don't need to worry about that. Just discard it, it doesn't matter. And now we get to attack them. Okay, I think that's all. Let's do this so that we get to paralyze them the next turn again. I might kill that trash thing because of the Garbo Toxin. I don't know what to do. Yeah, let's just do that. Because if they Garbo Toxin us, we can't paralyze them anymore, and that's the only thing we can do the next turn. We can't attack, we can't do anything. We can only paralyze them. We have no supporter cards, we have nothing in our hand. So let's hope they don't have another Trubbish. That's their third Trubbish, I think. Oh no, they just shuffle it back, which means they have 2 more Trubbish. Oh my goodness. And they drew 6 cards. What is that? Oh my goodness, another one? Oh my gosh. Tapulity, I suppose? And a Raichu? Heal Block. Should we use Heal Block or should we Raichu? I don't know what to do. Okay, let's just leave that. One of each, right? One Solrock and one Pikachu. Okay, we get to Ultra Conversion. Thank goodness. Okay. This is really annoying. I think that's the third one. Yup, that is the third one. Goodness. We can't do anything. Alright, we have to do that. Oh, we get to do that again. Oh man. I didn't know. Damn it. I didn't know. I'm just gonna Cynthia, because I don't want to waste my supporter cards. My turn. I don't want to waste my turn not using a supporting card. So we're gonna shuffle those 2 back. And then I think that's it. Okay, they're paralyzed now, they can't do anything. They can still heal their paralysis though. Even though we have our Lunatone out, they can still heal their paralysis. So they just let us win. They probably got annoyed with our paralyzing. Okay, now let's go for our last game with the Toxic Taze deck. Two of our opponents conceded, which is not really that fun if we, it's better to just stick to the game until the very end. But who knows? This guy might stick to it till the very end. Let's hope he does, and let's have fun with this game. So he's using a fairy normal type, and we are using a dragon lightning type. I'm gonna put forth my Lunatone, because that's the only thing I can do. It's a very nice Pokemon, by the way. I love the design. Alright, we can't do anything now. We could actually Pokecom for a Poipole so that we get to charge it already. But I didn't do that. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. We already have a Bridget. We don't need that Tapu Lily. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it! Alright. We get to call more Pikachus and a Soul Rock to increase our HP of the Lunatone. He's gonna have a Mega Gardevoir. What are we gonna do here? Are we gonna take those three? Yeah, let's just take those three. Okay, that's it. So we can evolve and use a Guzma to call forth a Floatstone, and switch out to our Naganadel to use our Venom Shot to kill this Whimsicott, hopefully. Nope, it's 190 and you must flip a coin each time you attack it. That's the annoying thing. 170, oh, we can kill the Gardevoir. We get to kill the Gardevoir! What do we do? Let's Ultra Conversion. We don't need the Stinger. It's only a bonus, so let's just discard it already. We need to draw cards, that's more important. We already have a Soul Rock. We can switch it for a Raichu. Paralyze the thing. And then we have our Guzma for our Floatstone. Hopefully we have a Floatstone, I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure we have it. Devolution Spray. Oof, this is really bad. I'm gonna have to discard my Devolution Spray. We only draw 3 cards, which is not really that good, so I'll discard my Poipole for those 3. Okay, now we switch their Fairy Garden. We attach our Triple XL Tripex. I love to call it the Tripex. And then we attack and kill the Gardevoir. Wait, do we use Viridian Forest? No, let's just keep the Viridian Forest and do the kill. Yes. We need 2 shots to kill the Whimsicott. And we might even need more than 2 shots just because of its ability, its annoying ability, Fluffy Cotton. You know, each time you do damage to it, if they flip a heads, then that damage is prevented. You do 0 damage as long as they flip a heads. So that's the annoying thing. It's almost like the echolocation of Noivern, I think. Noivern's echolocation ability is the same as Fluffy Cotton, which is also the same as Dragapult's ability. The regular Dragapult's ability, I'm not sure what it's called, but it also allows you to prevent any damage done to it as long as you flip a heads. Okay, we just need our Pikachu. We're gonna kick that out again. Put this one. Maybe put that one as well. No, let's just keep that. A Raichu, damn it, we don't have a Raichu. Okay, it's okay, let's just, alright, Ultra Conversion. Give us a Raichu please. No Raichu. Let's just compress our deck. Okay, we only have 6 energy cards in our deck, so we need to use it sparingly, as I keep saying. So thank god they flipped the tails. We get to do 170 damage. We only need 20 more damage to kill them. And they can't heal because of our Soul Rock and Lunatone. No healing. Unless they have an Acerola, they can't recover the damage. Or a Scoop Up Cyclone. Oh my goodness, it's weak against Fairy. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, what are we gonna do? Okay, we have to paralyze it, that's for sure. I don't want to discard too many energies because we only have 6, as I keep saying. We have to use the Psychic energy sparingly, and we need it to use our Venom Shot. That's why I keep them safe. I don't want to discard too many of this poison energy because we need them. And we only have 6 in our deck, and we don't have an energy retrieval or energy recycler. So I'm gonna use it again, I think. Let's just do this one. We don't need that. Compress our deck. Ultra Conversion? No. How many Naganadels? Let's keep that. You know, let's keep that. Don't know if I should keep that actually. If only we have a Raichu. Damn it. Shit. I should have used Ultra Conversion. Damn it. And we don't have a Rescue Stretcher in this deck, which means that is our 3rd Poipole. Oh my goodness. If our 4th Poipole is in the prize card, then we can't do anything anymore. I should put some Rescue Stretchers in this deck. So he's gonna kill our Naganadel. Oh my goodness. That's bad. I'm gonna put forth my Raichu just because I don't need it anymore. Okay. Let's hope we have another Naganadel GX and another Poipole, because otherwise we're gonna have to attack with our Tapu Lily, because that's the only thing we can do now. Let's check if we have that actually. Let's check with our Viridian Forest to see if we have any Poipoles. Yes, we have a Poipole. That's really good. If we have a Poipole and a Naganadel and 3 energies, let's conserve our energy. That means we get to use our Naganadel GX one more time. None. That's bad. Let's paralyze it the next turn. No, actually let's paralyze it this turn so that we get to energy drive the next turn. Right, already we get to switch and energy drive the next turn, because we don't need to paralyze it the next turn. If we are gonna kill it, we can't paralyze it. There's no point paralyzing something that we are gonna knock out. Alright, he did not do anything. That's really good. How many Tripexes do we have in our discard pile? 2. We have 2 Tripexes. Tripex. Alright, this is really good. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's discard our Bridget. Don't need to draw anything because I'm gonna shuffle it back anyways. Got my Naganadel. No Poipo. Still no Poipo. Oh my goodness. I need to keep that for a Poipo, so I'm gonna keep my bench space for a Poipo, and I'm gonna use Energy Drive. Hopefully it's a Tails. Damn it! Ah, that bloody fluffy cotton. So annoying. He just flipped heads 3 times, I think. No, 2 times. Oh my goodness. Better be a heads the next turn. Oh man, he just switched it out. Is it the active? Oh, he doesn't even need to be the active Pokemon for Fluffy Cotton to work. It doesn't even need to be active. No, we don't have enough. Oh my gosh, this is bad. What are we gonna do? Let's switch out our Raichu. Yep, we have one more, that's good. So I need to conserve my Tapu Lily so that I get to kill that stupid Whimsicott if I need. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Yeah, let's just do that. I should have killed this one without the Floatstone. That was silly of me. I should have switched to a Raichu without a Floatstone. Oh my goodness. If I have a Lysandre, I get to use my Energy Drive and hopefully kill that Tapu Lily. And if they have a Secret Spring Gardevoir, we get to use our Venom Shot twice to kill it. We can already paralyze them the next turn if we have another Raichu or a Devolution Spray or a Scoop Up Net. I think we have a Scoop Up Net still and a Devolution Spray. What are we gonna do? Oh, he didn't even try to kill us. Oh dear, what are we gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna try and kill that Whimsicott. 100 is not gonna kill me. Oh my goodness, everything is so dangerous. Copycat. Use an attack that isn't a GX attack during the last turn. 170 damage. Copycat can kill me actually. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is bad. They can kill us with a copycat, guys. Oh my god. If they kill our Naganadel, we can't do anything anymore. All we can do is try to kill them with our Tapu Lily, which is already, you know, on the verge of death. Tapu Lily is dying. It's not dying, it's just like injured, heavily injured. If it's poisoned, then it's dying. It's just waiting to die if it's poisoned. There we go, 340 with Venom Shot. Copycat. Crazy. And if they kill us with their Rainbow Spear, they win. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. We have to paralyze them, but what are we gonna do? We can't use another Naganadel. Burn? 100. We can't attack with anything. We are dead. We are so dead. We need another Tapu Lily to do that Tapu Cure. If we have another Tapu Lily, that would be great. Well, actually, we might have another Tapu Lily. So let's Devolution Spray and leave that spot for another Tapu Lily, I think. Let's switch out a... I should have... I don't know what to do, guys. I think this is our last energy. Oh my god. That is our last energy. 4, 5, 6. That is our last energy. So there's no point. We can't win anymore. Even if we Tapu Cure, even if we have another Tapu Lily to do Tapu Cure to this Tapu Lily, we still can't win because we don't have enough energy to use Energy Drive. So we're dead. We are effectively dead because we don't have any more Naganadels. No more Naganadels. We should have killed that copycat actually. If they have 4 of it, 4 energy blows, 260. Oh, it's still too much. Okay, let's see if we can mill them to death. Nope, we can't do that. Alright, we have a Lysandre, that's good. Alright, let's wait. Let's draw their Rainbow Spear out. Still not enough. We need 7 energies. Okay, if we Lysandre something else... Oh my god, this is so bad. Lysandre. Oh, I have an idea. We get to Lysandre this one. And Raichu. Oh, thank god for Raichu. Let's try doing that. It doesn't matter anyway, this is our last resort. But even if we do this, we still can't win. The reason is because they have a copycat. If they attach another energy and they use Energy Drive, we are dead because it does 80 damage. So it's not possible to win thanks to the Mimikyu. Oh my goodness, because of a stupid, silly little Mimikyu, we're dead. Thanks to the silly little Mimikyu. Oh no. There we go, another Tapu Lily. Now you show up. There's no point even if we paralyze it again. We can't switch it out because that's our last energy. We can't do anything. Yeah, let's just do that. And we are dead. Another Tapu Lily. Copycat. And we are dead. 100 damage for Copycat. No. That was really close. So because of the Fluffy Cotton, especially the Fluffy Cotton, if we strike the Fluffy Cotton, we would have won. Alright, let's go for another game because I'm not satisfied with that. They're using a Fire Psychic type. Could be a Poison or a Ghost type. Everything is meshed together. The only types that is not meshed with any other types is the Fire, Leaf, and Water type, and Dragon, and Fairy type. Sorry, my bad. So the 5 types and Dark type actually. I'm gonna put those 2. Yep. So Normal type is merged together with Flying type. Psychic type is merged together with the Ghost and Poison. Lightning is just Lightning. Rock type is merged with Ground type and Fighting type. And then we have, what else do we have? Metal type. Metal type is just Metal type. So really, The only type that is merged with other types is Fighting, Psychic, and Normal type. The rest are original. So you can look at it, you can look at their weakness and resistance to find out what type they are. So this is a poison type, and it is weak towards Psychic type. Let me get a few Pikachus. Pikachu and Lunatone. And then I'm gonna float Stone out because he's definitely gonna kill this. He has a Welder or something. A fire deck is super annoying because you have Kiawe, you have Welder, you have all kinds of cards, Max Elixir even, to charge it really quickly. There we go, a Welder already. The first turn, the first few turns, the second turn, he has a Welder. Counter, oh my goodness, counter is a lot. Okay, what are we gonna do? 170 is not gonna kill that one. Let's just evolve first. We could Guzma Hala for a float stone, but we don't have. We need a Raichu. Oh my god. I just wasted that float stone. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay. Pyro Ball is gonna kill me. Max Pyro Ball. Let's just leave it. We're gonna have to Cynthia again the next turn because I wanted to paralyze them. There's no point using a Venom shot if they are gonna kill us the next turn with their counter, 200 damage. If they have a Muscle Band, they can kill us already. But really, it's not likely that they have a Muscle Band. Not with a fire deck anyways. Usually a fighting deck has a Muscle Band. Oh, thank you. But he's winning, so he says I have a good deck, but he's winning. I'll have to use this one. Alright, that's good. Alright, we have a Raichu, finally, and a Tapu Lily for our next supporters. Okay, this is very, very good. Let's Venom Shot them. And done. Alright, if we Venom Shot them the next turn, we don't need another Raichu because there's no point paralyzing something that you're gonna knock out. But they're probably gonna have their second VMAX already, so that's bad. Oh my goodness. I think there's another Cinderace, a non-V Cinderace, that allows you to switch it out. Oh no, that one. Oh, the ability is different actually. If you switch it out with any cards, then you get to attach 2 energy from a discard pile to that Cinderace. So it doesn't really allow you to switch it out, but if you do, then you get to attach energy. We are gonna use this one, I think. Don't really want to waste too much supporter. Sorry, I don't really want to waste too much energy cards because we have only 6 and we can't retrieve them. As I keep saying, we can't retrieve any of those discarded psychic energies. That's all. Yep. Oh my god. He can't kill us. Like, he can't kill us. We can probably Guzma Hala again. No, we can't. Alright, we have a Scoop Up Net. We can paralyze them again and do 2 shots to kill a Volcarona. Or 2 shots to kill a V. If they have a VMAX. If they have a VMAX, we're gonna kill the Cinderace. If they don't, we're gonna kill this one because we get to paralyze them. And bypass the active Pokemon. Okay, they have no cards on their hand, that's really good. They have a crimson leg, which have no effect, it only does damage, so that's good. Let's scoop this back up, paralyze it, and then search for a Guzma Hala. Or a Marnie. There we go, Guzma Hala. Thank goodness. And then we are gonna Devolution Spray so that we get to use it the next turn. And Guzma Hala to throw away a Lunatone because we don't need that Lunatone. We only have one left. After this one, we only have one left. So let's kill this one because it's charged. No prize cards taken. Oh, immediate pass. Alright. Another paralysis. Another death spray. And Cynthia. Oh, they just let us win. So we might not even have a what do you call that? A double colorless. Sorry, a triple acceleration energy. But we could special charge it back, you know. So they don't really have a high chance of winning anymore because they have no hand, they have no supporter cards, they have, you know, a bad hand basically. So that was a lucky, it was really luck on our end, but also good strategy as well because we paralyzed them. That's why they couldn't do anything with their Cinderace VMAX. So that's all for this deck. I hope you enjoyed it. We are featuring again the Naganadel's Venom shot to bypass the active Pokemon and do 170 damage. And then we are using Heal Block to hold that 170 damage as long as they don't scoop it up. And then we have Raichu's Evoshock to keep their active Pokemon paralyzed as long as they don't heal it or as long as they don't switch it out, which is usually not the case. They usually have a big Malasada or whatever item cards to even heal that special condition. They might even have a Sacred Robe, which would really destroy this Evoshock ability. So that's not really too good of an ability to use, especially if I don't restrict their item usage or their supporter card usage. It might be useful to use this Raichu in pair with any Pokemon cards that restrict the opponent from using any item cards or supporter cards. Then they can't heal or use any tool cards to prevent that paralysis. But they can still use abilities to heal though. So you still need to like restrict their abilities. So you need to do a lot of things if you want to hold them in that paralysis. So that's why I don't bother too much with that. But I do bother a lot with this Venom shot because Venom shot does a lot of damage and I don't want them to heal that damage, because if they do heal it, then it would be a waste. It's 170 and you need to discard your triple acceleration energy to use it. So that's why I have this Lunatone instead of any other cards that support the paralysis. So really it's supporting this Venom shot. Everything is supporting this Venom shot. Even the paralysis is allowing us to bypass and stop them from doing anything. You know, the paralysis really is just a supporting card to boost this Venom shot attack. So that's basically how this deck works. You might add some energy retrievals or more scoop up nets or whatever. You can just play around with this deck on your own. But basically this is the full deck list if you want to copy it or if you want to modify it or whatever. And tell us what you think about this deck. Make a deck of your own and share it with us. And you know, we look forward to your feedback or your comments or any challenges that you want to give us. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos and for more interesting combos. For our next deck, we're gonna demonstrate this G-Max Fall Ultra. So it's called G-Max Fall Ultra because it features the Thumping Fall. of Steelix, and the pull-up of Dragonite EX, which allows you to put 2 basic Pokemon from your discard pile back into your hand, which means you get to recycle the Thumping Fall attack many times. So it is not enough to make a good deck with just these 2 cards alone. We need a lot of good trainer cards that fits well with this ability and goes well with this attack, and allows us to summon and retrieve those heavy retreat cost Pokemons as fast as possible. We need a lot of good trainer cards that speeds up our hand, allows us to summon those energies we need to do our Thumping Fall, and we need to also figure out the number of each trainer cards, how many of each trainer cards to use to be able to optimize this deck. So I'll leave it to you to experiment on your own for now. If you want to check out our full deck list, join us in our next episode where we will be demonstrating some battles as well. So this is one of my favorite decks, is one of my best deck, G-Max Fall Ultra it's called. It gives me a 90+% success rate, mainly because of the Thumping Fall attack. This attack deals a lot of damage, and you do not need a lot of special conditions to do this Thumping Fall attack. You don't need special stadium cards, you don't need special tool cards, you don't need to manipulate your opponent's hand or their bench, you don't need to manipulate their discard pile, you don't need to mill their deck, you don't need to do anything to them. You don't need to manipulate your own deck or your own discard pile. All you need to do to keep using this Thumping Fall turn after turn to deal more than 250 damage is to keep drawing out those heavy retreat cost Pokemon cards as fast as possible, turn after turn. So you need to figure out a way to be able to summon and retrieve those heavy Pokemon cards from your deck or your discard pile turn after turn, and to keep attacking them with a whopping 300 or 350 damage even, turn after turn. You can even kill a tag team or a VMAX in the first few turns with this Thumping Fall, just because it does so much damage, and you only need to discard about 6 or 7 Pokemon cards. And it's just Pokemon cards. You don't need to discard energies, you don't need to discard trainer cards or any item cards, you don't need to manipulate anything. And that frees up a lot of space for you to add Pokemon cards with abilities to support or enhance this attack. Or you can add trainer cards that can protect Steelix from special conditions or increase its resistance by adding a steel shelter, some shield energies, and some metal frying pans. You can even add trainer cards to sabotage your opponents by hacking their hand, discarding their energies, tool cards, and stadium cards. It really gives you a lot of flexibility to add whatever cards you want. So that is the good thing about this simple Thumping Fall attack. It's so simple and it's so powerful, and it gives you so much versatility for your deck. That's why I love it. And don't forget, if you want to join our giveaway contest, you'll have to comment below the answer to the quiz questions at the beginning of this video and subscribe to our channel. So that's all for this video. Have a nice day and see you in the next one. Bye!
Oregon.